Cordelia, what is the sort of site that you've got near you there? Talk us through it.
Do you have any injured?
Well, as we were arriving here, which is about an hour and a half south of Tel Aviv, we did see smoke rising from this Soroka Medical Center. There are about 1,000 beds here, and it services a large amount of residents from southern Israel. We heard eyewitness accounts of people hearing a loud boom as this medical center was struck, and we have had strong responses already from Benjamin Netanyahu, who has said that Iran will pay a heavy price for this strike. We have also heard the defense minister describe this as a war crime of the gravest kind, and he says he and Benjamin Netanyahu have instructed the Israeli military to increase their attacks on strategic targets and to try and destabilize the Iranian regime. Now, Iran refutes that they were targeting a civilian structure. They say they were intending to strike a military target, but as you can see, this is very clearly a medical center. We've been seeing patients. You might be able to see just here some people actually being wheeled out here. We've seen others with minor injuries, unclear when exactly they incurred those, but we do know and have been told that the hospital had been closed to any new patients, and that it was only those with life-threatening injuries that were being admitted in recent days. But I think this is an illustration of a moment when Israel are really pushing back strongly. They see this as an egregious attack on a civilian center with many patients inside, and we are waiting to hear more from Iran to see what they have to say about this particular strike.
What's the vibe more broadly, Cordelia, for 6 days or so in, and clearly Iranian missiles penetrating into at times civilian areas of Israel? Are people scared? Do you feel, are people shocked or surprised that that's continuing to happen, or is it kind of part of what they expect now?
Well, we've spent the last few days in Tel Aviv, and I think one of the things you're struck by is the rhythm of life that people have become accustomed to. When those sirens blare out, they head down to their shelters. They have come to expect this kind of choreography of attacks. And I think, yes, there is a degree of fear, of concern, but you also hear a sort of confidence in people as well. They believe that Benjamin Netanyahu is doing the right thing, that he took on Iran at the right time, and that ensuring that the regime cannot create a nuclear bomb is absolutely the right thing to do. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu has been an unpopular leader. There's been a lot of debate, controversy and protests over what he has done in Gaza. But I think this is different, and it's been interesting to hear many of his political opponents supporting what he is doing here. But of course, it is also a perilous time. We do not know yet whether America will get militarily involved or not, and that would of course completely change the dynamic of this conflict and potentially reshape the dynamic across the Middle East. There is concern about an expanding regional war, but I think certainly this morning a lot of the conversation here in Israel is that this is a civilian location. This was a hospital with patients inside, and it has prompted firm responses from the Israelis, who have made clear that they are going to ramp up their attacks on Iran.